Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. We've achieved VD. Hey, Nick, how goes it? I don't think you're still here anymore, but yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to all those who show up and to my fabulous replay crew. So, hey, Suspicious, how goes it? You guys survived that freezing weather down there? Hey, Jerry, how are you doing? It's Valentine's Day, so I thought I'd throw on the leopard print. I'd worn enough red lately. I wore red to town the other day, so yeah. Go for the catty old lady look, you know. I made a comment one time to my butcher, and I said, "Well, when I get older, I'm going to be wearing a leopard print." And he looks at me and goes, "Oh God, please don't," because that was the older generation. The older ladies would wear leopard print, so that's good. That's good. Anybody have any fabulous plans for tonight? We have an exciting dinner planned. Let's see. He's going to drive me down to the bottom of the grade, and I'm going to go pick up two bacon burgers with cheese, everything on it. And hey, Nick. Oh God, I would love it to be in the 80s. It was like in the single digits the last few days. It's cold. Yeah. We don't have anything exciting other than getting a dinner that I don't have to cook. And then we're going to bring it back up here and make not hash browns, make French fries in the air fryer so I don't have to, the least amount of seed oils I have to deal with, the better. Though I do miss actually just fried French fries. I need to get some tallow. And then I need a deep fryer. Having a deep fryer. Is that a good idea for my waistline? Probably not. But yeah. We've never treated Valentine's Day as anything special because on the 23rd, that's when we started dating 40 years ago. Jesus Christ, sakes alive. Yeah. Started dating 40 years ago on the 23rd. 40 years ago, I mean. So it's just like, why spend the money twice? On a manufactured commercial holiday. We'll just wait till the 23rd. And so, pizza means hamburger for me. Bacon burger with cheese. Bacon that the cat immediately smells when we bring them in the house. She's like right at my feet going, because they put on a generous amount of bacon. And so I'm always breaking off pieces for her and feeding it. No wonder why she weighs 18 pounds. She's a little beggar. What did I get out the other day? I got something out and it wasn't even. Oh, I got out gummy bears and the little plastic rattly noises they make kind of sound like potato chip bags. Oh, she was right there at my feet. I had to show her the bag of the gummy worms so she'd know, oh, it's not food that I can eat. She sadly turned around and walked away like, I can't eat it. But yeah, pizza does sound good. I haven't. When we get pizza, I don't know if, depending on who's all where, knows what Papa Murphy's is or like a take and bake pizza. They do all the fixings and they put it on there for you. Just go home, put it in the oven on that tray it sits on. That's usually what we get for pizza. I got a nail that's got to be cut off. Excuse me. Maybe I'll have a file here somewhere. Pizza Hut's too greasy for me. Domino's is too greasy for me. That's the one nice thing about. I'm still looking for a file. That's the one nice thing about. I swear to God, I saw one here earlier. With the take and bake, I don't have that grease. I haven't been able to eat Pizza Hut pizza, and I don't remember the last time I ate it. I remember the last time being there, I had a salad. I really don't get out much. It's like tonight he's bringing home, he's stopping by Crumble and bringing home a pink sugar cookie. I love those things. We know the ones that are about yay thick and just got the frosting about yay thick too. Oh, God, they're so good. I have a fabulous recipe for it. Oh, yeah. Different kind. Oh, wow. That has to have some flavor in those pizzas. Oh, that's even better. God, one of the pizzas my dad got me eating when I was a kid. There was a place called Chatterbox Pizza. I had to stop to think what it's called. Is in the next town, and they made a shrimp pizza. It was just, your regular red sauce and whatnot, but then they'd put those little tiny pink salad shrimpies on them. Just about that thick. Oh, God, I haven't had a shrimp pizza in ages. Where I used to work, we would, we'd get the dough frozen and put it out, and then we'd make pizza, and people would, in the deli. Hey, Kristen, how are you? And whatever toppings they want, we'd put them on, wrap it and give it to them. And so I would just make me a small round one with extra cheese, and then I'd go to the meat department, buy salad shrimpies, and then put them on and cook it. Those are good. God, I haven't had those in ages. Yeah, no, shrimp and pickles. Can't say that I've had that separately. Yes, but I like shrimp pizza. That just it's really good. It's really simple. It's it's something you can eat on Lent if you want pizza. So yeah, no. I do love pickles though. So much so that I save the pickle juice and drink it. Don't know why, but if you have the leg cramps, for me it's worked. People say drink pickle juice. I don't know if there's an electrolyte we're not getting anymore or what, but seems to work for me. But then again, I'm old and going through menopause, so it could be just positive thoughts going, oh, this hurts, I need to stop this. Oh, but I can't wait to start driving again. So I have to have a chauffeur to the post office, a chauffeur to get dinner tonight, and then going to town to buy groceries tomorrow. I still can't drive yet. I'm hoping I can ask her Tuesday when I can start driving again and taking a bath. They don't want it. And this is doing great. It's down to, after a whole day yesterday, there was like 12 cc's. And when I woke up this morning, there was not quite 20. But I toss and turn all night long. So, okay. Nick, I've done that. I have done that. Yeah, I take magnesium every night. I think there's even some in my calcium pill that I still need to take. It looks like this. I take magnesium with a shot of tart cherry juice before bed. And I got heavy on the magnesium before bed with the tart cherry juice. Got him on his vitamin D's. He looks at this pile. He's like, "What is this?" I said, "Red rice yeast for your cholesterol. Um, uh, iron. What was the other one I gave him? Zinc, Cusarin, and lysopromo, whatever, vitamin C every day." He looks at that like, it's a lot of shit. I said, "You'll thank me for it." And one time he goes, I made him take the red rice yeast for cholesterol. He actually told the doctor, he goes, "She had me take a supplement and it worked." Yes, it did. It will help lower your cholesterol. I forget which one it covers, but I know one of mine is usually lower than it's expected, but the other side is where it should be, so they say it balances it out. Bottoms up. It's like taking a horse pill. Yeah. That's what my doctor said. Start taking a shot of tart cherry juice every night. So now I still got the medication for it, because mostly I'm getting better now that I'm getting other foods in there besides protein. But for a while there, I'm taking propanol. I don't remember, for the gout, and I need to have it a blood test done on it. But what was it? I knew a person. Speaking of gout, it just makes my feet hurt. His dad had gout, and they had two of the good size golden retrievers. The ones that, like mine, that was like, we called him Appa. He was so big. He was like this wide, one of those good sized golden retrievers. They had two of them. And they managed to step on his foot. And he took quite a bit, to keep him from breaking down. It hurt bad. And I'm like, oh, I don't ever want gout. No. I already get swollen feet as is, thanks to back pain. I guess with back pain comes swollen feet. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't want it. I don't even want shingles. I need to go. This is the one of the that I will take is the shingles. I'm pretty sure, just to keep. I had chicken pox at 24. I'm hoping the shingles won't ever hit me, but just in case. My oldest got shingles. The poor baby had chicken pox so bad. I mean, it's like, but he survived. And yeah, he got it with a reaction to an antibiotic. And he said it was terrible. It just stings. It burns. He said, the doctor said if you'd went in before the rash showed up, when you started feeling all the prickling and the burn, the nerve endings come on, we could cut it off before it even started. But yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not a pain I want. Kill and grill it. Hey, Nebraska, how's it going? Kill and grill it. God, for some reason, my brain goes to I don't know if it was something I saw or heard as a kid, to and I think it's something I probably heard. Was it or was it a joke? I don't know, about basically roadkill, basically like a roadkill cafe. Anything someone runs over, they bring in and they turn it into dinner. I can't remember how that joke went anymore. It's been so long. I'm so flipping old. Yeah, that's a pain I want to avoid, and I tried to get my youngest to understand. If the 4-year-old, doesn't get a chickenpox vaccine, she has zero risk for shingles. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I think up here we have I think if you accidentally hit a deer or whatnot, uh, I think the local mission will come out and get it. So they have a little bit extra food. Yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff I've seen pretty mangled, uh, but also seen once, probably never ever see it again. Was a bobcat roadkill at the side of the road. I about drove off the road going to Seattle, going, holy shit, I ain't never gonna see one of those. And why does it still have its pelt? I'm pretty sure someone probably went and got it and stripped it. It was starting to get its winter pelt, so it was probably gone in a heartbeat once people realized what's over there on the side of the road. But yeah. See, my doctor, who doesn't agree with anything that tends to come out, very independent, very natural, holistic, whatever you want to call him. Uh, said, the shingles is okay. Don't take the RSV. I'm like, not a problem. Wasn't planning on it. Wasn't planning on taking any of this yet. So, oh man, I wish I could say that I had taken. That wasn't a childhood illness. It was a early 20s illness. But I remember having mumps as a kid, and I had them on both sides. And I'm like, couldn't go to school. But yeah, us kids were never like my childhood, even or older millennials' childhood. The chicken pox parties. Oh, a kid had chicken pox. Oh, let's bring all our kids over there to play with them and get it done with. We didn't do that because when I grown up, because my mother had never had chicken pox, and she never did have chicken pox ever. So yeah, so we really couldn't afford to go around. And she was a nurse. She's an RN. Just be around anybody we knew we told to stay away. So yeah, didn't get that until we picked it up at the ER at the local hospital. 12 days later, it's just like, what's this? You know, what? 'Cause we went in there for pneumonia. Oh man, fun times, boy. Eyesight. Oh wow. I remember there used to be a saying, and I don't know who came up with it, and I don't even remember where I heard it. But if you have shingles all the way around your waist, it's your. I remember the thing was you were going to be deceased, And I was like, so when I worked with a client who had shingles dang near all the way around, that's the first thing that came to my mind. They're like, no, that doesn't happen. Yeah? Yeah, hold on just a second. What? Oh, sorry. Oh. There's a red base in the craft room next where the big old cabinet is. Yeah. Okay. Got to see the pretty flowers. I got to see the pretty flowers. Um, when we were dating, I told him, so don't ever give me flowers. It just tells me people are apologizing. That and the fact that I'm going to kill it within 8 days. Give me a house plant. I'll at least take 2 or 3 months before I kill it. I mean, oh man. Didn't know it could affect one's eyesight. Oh, man. Oh, I really don't ever want that. Unless, I don't know. Some say stress can bring it on. Yeah, that's the one thing I do want to get. Won't ever get the flu shot though. That just I got that once and only once, and I was like, I was more miserable than I'd ever been. And I was like, yep, done with this. Doesn't stop it. But yeah, what is it he brought me? Halloween. a little Jack Skellington kind of like little pottery container with a pot of chicks and hens. Y'all know what chicks, the succulent chicks and hens look like. That just grows and grows and grows. Yeah, I killed it. A cactus, and I killed it. I overwatered it. So still have the container. Oh, matter of fact, there it is. But I killed the cactus that was inside of it. So, hi, Ann. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Now, how are you doing? I love it when people ever watch the replay and I'm overlooking, I'm reading comments. I mean, bad habit. Yeah. Yeah. So she did come home this morning. I half asleep. I heard a door close and shut. I'm like going, well, hopefully she came home. Went back to sleep. Nobody here. I asked, did you come home this morning? Yeah, for a split second. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm not hearing things. Oh, Anne, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, go out to your local 7-Eleven before it's too late and pick something up. Oh, Han, I am so sorry you are not feeling good. Yeah, I hear you. I'm this is the highlight of my day now. I've been trying not to socially isolate with everything going on. But oh yeah. Well, today's Valentine's. Tomorrow is half price chocolate and roses. So you can just wait a day. Yeah. Oh man. Terrified. Why are you terrified, love? Hopefully you don't feel terrified. That's not easy to try to cope with while you're just trying to keep your head above water. I'm so sorry. Mm. Did the doctors figure out what it is? Jesus, that makes it tough. Reminds me of somebody else I need to reach out to. I haven't reached out to hardly anybody lately, unless they show up here, because I didn't even open the curtains today. So, oh no! So you're at the mercy of going to ER? And I don't know how that system works down there. We're lucky around here. All our doctors are leaving, and it's part of the reason. Oh, and that exposes you to more germs you don't need to be around. Not to mention lowers your whole psyche, your whole attitude, which in turn opens you up against for illnesses. Yeah. Man, I'm sorry. It's this system. I know a lot of us are getting some eye openers on where money's going, and it's not to help us. The system is so broken. I mean, a lot of people are like, well, look at, get universal health care. I'm like, we have for our veterans. Well, we sit here and wait on a procedure. I'm not ready for that yet. So, yeah. At least you're not by yourself, though, Anne. That helps. That makes a big difference. Hey, Sandy. I think that's what that one fought with. Having to battle all his shit by himself because he wouldn't ask for help or wouldn't accept help. So, yeah. Part of it. I'm not sure how their system works. No. So, I know if you wanted to immigrate, I guess would be the word. I know to Russia, they were opening it up to Americans. They don't have to speak the language. They would just be welcomed in. If they wanted to become a citizen of Russia. And I was like, wow. So mhm. I didn't know they had such requirements, but I never looked into it either. So, oh, okay. I mean, they're there for company, but it's a little bit of an extra strain on you. So that makes it tough. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, honestly, at least you have her at home. I spent so many years working with the mentally disabled, developmentally disabled, where basically it was like the silent generation. They were told put them away into a place and forget you ever had them. And I didn't know until I worked there that one of our local vets, uh, veterinarian, had a child there. It's like, wow, they seriously forgot they had him. Yeah. And that's a good way to look at it, Ann. That's a really good way to look at it. I mean, everyone's a gift, but some are to other people's lives and they don't even know it. No. Oh, so they took her away for a while, if I'm understanding this right. That's tough. I mean, I loved working with them. Yeah. Oh no. Right at that time where, the child development and the bonding and everything. Uh, yeah, I don't blame you. Mm-mm. They don't need to be stuffed in places like that. I mean, we did our best to make it uh, somewhat like a home, but I'll tell you one thing though. If you're pregnant, it's really hard to pick a name because if you work in there, and I used to want a girl named Sarah. Well, A, I never had a girl, and B, after I worked there, as sweet as that client was, um, I just I'd look at a child that named Sarah, and I would immediately think of her and start giggling. She was the sweet person. She's in her 40s when I was working there, but yeah, I liked that job. They did not like my back. It's back in the days when 7 months pregnant, I'm lifting 100 pounds dead weight. moving clients from gurney to gurney, so they could go out and be social at the dinner table with everybody else. So now that place is closing down. But most people don't. Now most people have some respite care just so they can get a small break, but they don't put them in there like they used to. Oh my goodness. You won't forget that piece of mail. That's that's awesome. That is awesome and definitely unique. That is definitely unique and awesome. Trying to pick out names that nobody in the family had. For me, it was tough. So Nathan, I think my oldest is the only Nathan in the family that I'm aware of. And Stephen, we thought was going to be the only Stephen. We forgot he had a cousin with the same name except spelled different. And had to remind the youngest to double check when, put your name in and make sure it's you and not your cousin. So 50 years ago, oh man. Time goes too fast. Oh, cool. Now, is your name Nathan or Nathaniel? We decided to stick with just Nathan. So it's just Nathan McDaniels. We didn't want to have him Nathaniel McDaniel and get him a Cocker Spaniel. So, we just left it Nathan. Or I forget who started calling him Nene. Yeah. Mine's nickname it still is. Tell the 4-year-old, where's your Uncle Nene? Go get your Uncle Nene. Everything is still Nene. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, like the youngest with his cousin basically sharing the same name except for it's spelled different. He went to pull up to get some car insurance and they said, well, you've been in this accident, and this accident. And I'm like, I'm calling the people on the phone going, he just got his driver's license today. He's never been in an accident. You'll get paid for the DMV report to send to Progressive. So I'm to realize, oh, wrong one. Yes, wrong one. And so, yeah. Mine's I wanted to name my Nathan Kiefer because we didn't want to name him after his dad. We wanted to name different. Let's name him Kiefer. That's close. Until we watched a friend's dog. He had just come over down to the farm, and their dog Kiefer, a black lab, was sneaking sandwiches off the sandwich board if people weren't looking. So hubby's like, yeah, let's not name him that, okay? Like, deal. And then he was like, Levi Justice. Yeah, still not going to name him that either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Still, yeah. And of course, mother was thrilled. It was a biblical name. So, oh, yeah. I can see why it would be easier to lip read. Yeah. Oh. I'll now forget now how that child was named after a piece of mail. My name cracks me up was my birth date is 9666. So what do I get? Probably the most Christian name you can get for a girl. Christina Marie. So Oh yeah, it is cute. Mhm. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I can pronounce her actual name, Corrine. But yeah, Corey's easy to lip read. Um, yeah, my mother gave me Anne Renee. That's a pretty name. Anne Renee is a pretty name. Yeah. Mother being a former novice nun, yeah, I had to have something very religious. So, put my glasses back on. And try this. This is like me, Paola, trying to teach me to say words. Um, Corin. So, Corin Renee. That's pretty. That's pretty. My youngest, if he was going to be a girl, he was going to be a Pamela. Oh, God, I'm so sick of this. I did pretty good. I went 36 minutes without bitching about it. Today, moving around in certain lights, I can see my drain tube right there. Oh, yeah, I did good. I went half an hour without bitching about it. I'm done here. I'm gonna go put on a full bra, even though I have to go to town. It looks stupid. Oh, I wonder what those two thought. I hope they go out to dinner because I wasn't planning on dinner for them. I'm a terrible person, but she's never home, so I don't know. She, nah. Sheila reminds me of a brunette lady with stick straight hair. I don't know why that's what comes to my mind with that name, but it does. My youngest, when they were trying to pick names for the 4-year-old now, um, his list of top names for boys that he would pick, his first one was Anakin. And then the second one was Tony. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah. Oh, I hope Tuesday. I'm pretty much down to the output they want now, and it's clear. So just gotta wait till Tuesday. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go get a hamburger down the bottom of the grade. And I turn that into like 2 meals. I'll eat it. It is so good. I will eat that hamburger cold right out of the fridge. I mean, yeah, they do. I've got one that's attached right under here that I'm pretty sure goes up. I can feel it up and around, and I'm just worried. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna tell them. It's clear, no clots, no nothing. Because once this side's all figured out how much I'm gonna get, and then they want to lift this side, kind of, so I don't have one hang low over here. Um, if I'll probably have to have a drain on this one, maybe when they put in the final implant. Hopefully, I don't have a drain on this side. If they just lift it, maybe insert a small implant so they both look the same. I don't know. I just don't want 2 drains. You know, I'm doing, yeah, I'm better. Last week I was in a funk. I'm doing better this week. No cancer, gone, completely gone. They took the whole thing, and the lymph nodes. They did biopsies, clear, nothing. I'm crossing my fingers unless some weird random test comes back high. No chemo, no radiation, no nothing. I just move forward like, say goodbye to one of the twins and not have to deal with it for the rest of my life. So, yeah. I'll keep them going for you, hon. Hey, Brazzy. Matter of fact, I got some going out there right now for people. So now it's the heart thing on the 4th. Yay! I can't have my heart medicine for 48 hours. So. Oh. Awesome. That is wonderful, Anne. It's a freeing feeling to have, really. Now you're not stuck to the medical community continually. So, I'm sure, Kristen, it's gonna feel like it might sting. The hole might sting, but goody, right below where they inserted it, I have a gallbladder scar that the doctor. That was when laparoscopy was first coming out. So the doctor who knew how to do it was on vacation when I had my attack. Well, he had stitched it on the inside and left 2 little knots in the outside. So when he went to take the stitches out, he snipped one side and grabbed the other side, and I could just feel it. And I'm like, oh my God, I know what a cat litter bag feels like now. In the old days when your cat litter bag had that thread, that piece of cotton you pulled out and it opened up. Yeah, that's what it felt like. So that's probably what this is going to feel like, because I think it's going to go from here. I don't know if it's around here. I don't know, but I just know I feel it right up here. So, yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that would be really tough because you wouldn't get that would be frustrating because all your paperwork wouldn't be the same place all the time. You'd have to basically keep track of it yourself. Yeah. But just love getting old. When our social time will be spent at the doctor's office. It's like, or you run into somebody you haven't seen, in a week or so. How you been? Oh, I'm good. I was just at this doctor this day and this doctor this day. And they're going, oh, that's nice to see. I have the same doctor you have. And that's old age in a nutshell. Yeah. I mean, I know there's ladies who will look at their doctor visits, their social life. That's the way some of the old. I've watched it with the retirement center. So, some of the old ladies get to see men, basically men, because it's usually all old ladies in a retirement facility. Or mom was. There was one guy, and he was quite the little flirt, but there's just one. So, yeah. I had a client 40 years ago, almost. Her son had a successful business in Yakima. Well, someone gave her she got into her roommate's Cherry's Jubilee, the ones with brandy and whatnot, and ate the whole box. And her roommate's husband came by to see his wife. And the husband, how tall was Dennis? He was at least 6'5", very tall, skinny. They owned the pharmacy in town and whatnot. And the poor gal who ate all the Cherry's Jubilee was drunk and just chasing the older guy around the nursing home. It was like, oh my God. I was 18, people are telling me what's going on. I'm like, okay. She was chasing she had a thing for tall men. And I don't know how tall her late husband was, but I know how tall her son was. So she had a thing for tall men, but that was funny. So when we went, can't remember, we went somewhere, mother, and I had to have. I wasn't 21 yet, but I wanted to try those cherry jubilees with the actual brandy in it, and mom bought them for me, and I'm like, these don't taste that good. Yeah. We were in, I think we were in a mall in Portland. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been to that mall. It's been so long since I've been to any mall. Our little mall, whenever we'd go with the kids, it was Zoomies or Hot Topic. It's about all I ever saw at the mall when the boys were younger. Because that's where Steven could get my youngest could get his um, size 15 tennis shoes. I said, your feet get any bigger, I'm going to have to kill a cow. So, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh no. See, that's what I'm worried about with they're doing this they want to do universal health care. Places, won't take it, and those who will are going to be so backed up you can't get in time. Oh, My Patriot Supply, President's Day price drop. That's right, it's President's Day. God, my lack of hair. That's one of the things we're going to battle after all this is done. Let's see if I can get some of my hair back. Yeah. Yeah, I think we were in there 2 years ago, and we only went so far. God, I remember malls. That was the place to be. You drive up, for me at least, living where I did. The closest mall was about 45-mile drive. So on the weekends, we would drive to the mall and see our friends that we could see at home and at school. But it was more fun and exciting to see them 50 miles away from home. Um, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, God, yes, I've been in the Clackamas Mall. Yes. I got to talk to my son. My granddaughter doesn't have daycare Monday, but Nana can't pick her up. I got to figure out how that's going to go. Abby may be watching him by herself. I may try to drive. Hopefully, he's going to have to watch her by himself because I can't drive in to go watch her. I mean, I probably could. I mean, I was driving a stick shift 2 weeks after I had the C-section, so yeah. Oh yeah, it was the big thing to do, to go to the mall, watch all the Halloween or Christmas decorations they'd put up, and got my first Van Halen album at the mall. Van Halen 1. Got my wedding dress at the mall at a J.C. Penney's. Yeah, boy, kind of had like a Victorian collar and Lego mutton sleeves. Yeah, yeah, big old train it's sitting out in my garage. I don't know what the hell to do with it. Just not stylish enough. Yeah, for me, it's at least a 30-minute drive just to get there down it, and then to find a place to park. Go in and gosh, I think trying to remember. We went into the mall, and I don't know. Hot Topic. We went and looked at Hot Topic and left. So, oh yeah, oh God, yeah, I know. Yep, J.C. Penney's catalog and $400 in '86. Yeah, Yep, I remember smoking. And then having a non-smoking section in the restaurant that you chose to go to. It's just like it's still smoking. They're just not smoking next to you. Yeah. Mhm. God, where was it? $80. Oh wow. Man. You have of course, granted you're a couple years ahead of me. So about what my quinceañera dress I wore. It was like $120. Um, what did she, was it Jessica McClintock? Those dresses? Yeah. Oh, in 1990? Wait, yeah. 1990 seems so long away, but it's really not. But it is. But, God, we used to drive from Grandview, where we grew up at, to Portland to do our shopping. We'd get a motel and we'd go to Clackamas Mall. And no, there's no tax. We'd go down. What we probably would have paid in taxes we spent on a motel and food, just to say we didn't have to pay any taxes because we went to Oregon. Oh, mm, gosh. I could just see where you get off and go around Portland. You'd go through Portland. You go around, and I'm not sure exactly where Kristen lives. I know she's on the other side of the mountains from me, but thought she was still in Washington. I'm not sure. Hopefully she's still here, but she may have to go tend to her mother. Okay. Yeah, so you do what we would do is go for the no taxes that we'd have to pay. No sales tax that we had to pay. Mm. And it wasn't that long of a drive for us. We just popped down to Columbia and just had on 84 and between Biggs Junction. Oh, cool, Sandy. That's neat. It's a pretty area. It is a really pretty area. Um, between Biggs Junction and what is it, Hood River or whatever, it's deserty. It's just like it's a boring drive. And then you get into the nice. You can tell you're basically on the west side of the Cascades because it's this nice uh, Multnomah Falls. I get the really, really pretty lush stuff that went through there. There was a beautiful road, and I haven't been on it since that fire. Was it 7, 8 years ago when the Columbia Gorge was on fire and stuff around Multnomah burned? There was a beautiful uh, scenic drive through that. That was really, really pretty, but I don't know if it's there anymore. Mm. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. So, oh, I almost want a nap, but I'll see you guys on Monday. Here Monday, not Tuesday, but if anything, a quick one on Wednesday to fill everybody in. 'Cause, depending on, I've got all three of them: the 6-year-old, the 9-year-old, and the 13-year-old. Wednesday, Thursday, but I'll definitely be back Monday. So you guys have a fabulous, safe Valentine's Day. Don't overeat, though your dentist would probably like you to overeat on the candy. But Oh. Yeah. We used to go down to Walport. I used to live in Walport as a kid. All right, guys. All my love, Miss Dragon. I'll catch you all on the flip side Monday. Have a safe, happy holiday. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.